Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to your Jupiter-Uranus conjunction predictions for the 12 zodiac signs. This conjunction is happening on April 20 at 21 degrees and 49 minutes in the sign of Taurus. This will be on April 20 at around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but of course adjusted to your time zone. This conjunction will be something very memorable, something that will cause some drastic changes for each of us depending on what areas of our lives this is affecting. I have done another video where I go into very deep analysis for what could be the possibilities of the outcome of this conjunction for the 12 zodiac signs. So make sure you check that video out. This one is going to be a shorter one. However, I think it's still going to be very helpful. That is going to help you prepare for this conjunction. So let's start for the 12 zodiac signs. Hello, dear Aries, Aries suns, moons, and risings. Welcome to your Jupiter-Uranus conjunction prediction. The conjunction is happening on April 20 Eastern Standard Time at 21 degrees and 49 minutes in the sign of Taurus. And for you, Aries, is happening in your second house of personal income, possessions, resources, and self-worth. A lot of you Aries can have the opportunity to make a sudden stream of income, have some kind of windfall. Maybe you win the lottery too, because this conjunction also triggers the 8th house, which is the house of other people's money investments. And so you may have an opportunity to make a lot of money. For others of you Aries, you may have some type of event that causes you to increase and strengthen your self-worth, your self-confidence, and the way how you look at yourself. For others of you, you may have a sudden opportunity to increase your possessions and just have more things. Maybe you will decide to buy something that will increase your amount of possessions and things that you own. Jupiter rules your 9th house and the 12th house. So for a lot of you Aries, you can have an opportunity when it comes to spirituality that could bring you some amount of income. For others of you, you may earn income through foreign lands, foreign people from different backgrounds also. For others of you, you may earn some income when it comes to topics related to either other dimensions, spirituality, or it could be that you meet somebody like a guru, like a teacher that is going to mentor you and teach you on how to increase your income. Uranus rules your 11th house, and having this conjunction in your second house could really talk about some kind of financial rewards for most of you Aries, because the 11th house is the house of income, is a financial house, and you may have some kind of long-term goal that you have wanted and wished for in a long time that you can now achieve through your income. Or it could be that maybe you had some kind of number in your mind when it comes to how much money you make, and now you have the sudden opportunity to increase that income for yourself. For others of you Aries, it could be that you benefit financially from your friends, groups of people, from your networks, and through technology also. But I do see some wonderful blessings for you Aries in your second house, in your possessions, your income, and the way how you view yourself. And this is what I have for you. Now let's move to Taurus. Hello dear Taurus, Taurus suns, moons, and risings. Welcome to your Jupiter-Uranus conjunction in Taurus prediction. The conjunction between these two planets is happening on April 20 at 21 degrees and 49 minutes in your sign, in your first house. So a lot of you Tauruses will experience some sudden changes when it comes to your identity, when it comes to your physical body, but also when it comes to your partnerships, because this is happening in the first house and also triggering the 7th house of your partnerships. For a lot of you Tauruses, you may have this sudden opportunity to expand and improve the way how you talk about yourself, the way how you feel about yourself, and how you come across for others. For others of you Tauruses, you may undergo some sudden surgery, plastic surgery, to where you want to maybe expand or increase something about your body, because Jupiter expands and the first house is the house of your physical body, and Uranus is also technology, so it kind of rules surgeries also. For others of you Tauruses, it could be that a partner of yours has some kind of expansion that benefits you also. And Uranus rules your 10th house. So for a lot of you, you may be changing your status. You may be going from single to married, from married to single. You could be changing your status in any way that you are known in the world. If you are unemployed, you may have the opportunity to be employed. And so you are changing basically your status from one thing to the other. And this is going to not feel very comfortable. That is because Uranus is shocking events. Jupiter expands everything it touches. And Taurus doesn't really like change. However, this will most likely be beneficial in the long run, with Jupiter being a benefic here. For you Tauruses, Jupiter rules your 8th house and 11th house. So for a lot of you, you may have some sudden opportunity when it comes to benefiting from investments and other people's money. The 8th house rules other people's money, rules the stock markets, making money through industries that deal with other people. With other people's resources. And so now you may have this opportunity to expand yourself, your identity, and who you are as a person through other people's money. For others of you, it could be that maybe you make some changes, some sudden changes in your physical body, and you do that by using shared resources with your spouse, with your family members. It could also, be like that. Now, Jupiter also rules your 11th house of friends, of networks, and it could be that a friend, somebody in your network or your acquaintance, helps you in some way in your identity and how you are perceived by others. It could also be that they elevate your status in one way or another. It could also be that you make this drastic change in your physical body through your friend. Your friend really can help you in one way or another to change something in a way that is beneficial to you, and it's quite shocking in nature also. The 11th house is also a financial house. So you may have some kind of long-term goal that you have wanted to do in a long time now when it comes to your identity and physical body. Maybe you have been wanting to be known as someone related to your profession, to what you do, maybe the best one in the profession that you want to do. And so that 11th house is associated with dreams and hopes for the future. And now you may have the opportunity to finally accomplish that dream of yours. And again, that's not going to be an easy energy, but it's going to be beneficial in the long run. The Uranus energy is also very static. It changes a lot. It's very sudden, and it's not very comfortable for your Tauruses, so keep that in mind. However, you may have some pleasant experiences happening for you. On the other hand, the conjunction is not an easy aspect, so always refer to your personal chart, to your birth chart, to see how the outcome of this conjunction could actually be for you individually, because this is a general prediction. So this is what I have for you Tauruses. Now we will move into Gemini. Hello, dear Geminis, Gemini suns, moons, and risings. Welcome to your short Jupiter-Uranus conjunction prediction. I already have a video that goes into deep analysis and details when it comes to this conjunction. However, this is a shorter version. And so for you Geminis, this conjunction is happening in your 12th house. The exact conjunction is happening on April 20 at 21 degrees and 49 minutes of Taurus. And for you, again, it's happening in your 12th house. And the 12th house rules dreams, foreign lands, spirituality, resting, and vacations. So for a lot of you Geminis, I could see a sudden opportunity for you to go on a nice vacation where you will feel rested, inspired, very spiritual, and possibly in a good mood and very happy. For others of you Geminis, the conjunction could mean that you may have some serious and important downloads that is coming through your dreams when you are sleeping. So make sure you take enough rest, because you might have some type of discovery that is going to be quite shocking and changing for you. This is also the house of hidden enemies. So for a lot of you Geminis, it could be that somebody gets exposed, you learn things about them that you were not aware about, then you didn't know much. However, it's going to really help you shed some light into things that you did not know much about, and it could also be quite unpleasant to learn about them, but however, it's going to be very important for you to learn those things. For others of you, it could be that you may have some kind of discovery and download when it comes to spirituality, especially if you are doing a lot of meditation, yoga, just different spiritual rituals then you might have some kind of discovery that is really going to benefit you. For others of you, you may have a sudden opportunity to go and travel to foreign lands, to even move to a foreign country. And if you already live in a foreign country, it means that this conjunction could bring a blessing, an opportunity when it comes to your life in a foreign land. Jupiter rules also your 7th house and 10th house. So for a lot of you Geminis, it could be that your partner, be it romantic or business partner, has an opportunity to go to a foreign land, and so that also benefits you. You might go together to this place. For others of you, it could be that a partner has an opportunity to go on a vacation, and then you decide to go with them also. It could be that also this partner has some kind of a financial windfall that somehow benefits you. However, this kind of windfall, it could be kind of behind the scenes and really not in the public eye. For others of you Geminis, it could be that you earn an opportunity to change your career and go into something that's more international. It could also be about going to a foreign land. It could also be that you get a job in a foreign land, so now you have to move, make these changes, and kind of your career changes and your public status could also change as well. For others of you, it could be that you might have some kind of change in your status to, from going from single to married, from married to single, but you are kind of doing that in a hidden way, hidden from the public eye. For others of you, it could be that you are marrying a foreigner at this time, or you're divorcing one. Yeah, so that's also a possibility for you Geminis. Uranus rules your 9th house, and so Uranus transiting your 12th house in this conjunction with Jupiter could indicate that you may meet somebody foreign, somebody that comes from a different background that somehow blesses your life in one way or another, makes some drastic changes in the way how you understand life, how you understand spirituality, and how you also practice them. For others of you, it could be that you have an opportunity to go to a higher education institution, like a university, in a foreign land, kind of like I did. So this conjunction could really bring some good news when it comes to being accepted to a foreign educational institution, or it could be that you are being accepted at a higher education institution that you just decide to keep it hidden from other people and kind of private and to yourself. So this is what I have for you Geminis. Please make sure you check out the other video that goes into deep detail when it comes to this conjunction in your sign. I have spent more minutes on that video describing this conjunction, but other than that, if you liked and resonated with this video, please remember to give it a like and to subscribe. Hello dear Cancers, Cancer Sun, Moons and Risings. Welcome to the short prediction of the Jupiter and Uranus conjunction that's happening on April 20. I already have a video up that goes into full detail and deep analysis when it comes to this conjunction for the 12 zodiac signs, so make sure you also check that out in case you haven't yet. But for this video, I wanted to give you a short description of what you might encounter and experience during this conjunction and how it can turn out for you Cancers. For you, this conjunction is happening in the 11th house of friends, networks, social media, long-term dreams and goals, and also technology. So for a lot of you Cancers, you might receive some sudden blessing when it comes to a social group that you have. Maybe you have wanted to enter this group of people for a long time, and this Uranus Jupiter conjunction can give you that opportunity to where you meet people who are quite abundant in nature. They are wealthy, they are generous people, and so now you have that sudden opportunity to enter this circle of people. For others of you Cancers, it could be that this conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus turns out as a success for you when it comes to social media. If you are in that industry, if you're posting a lot and want to grow your social media, then this conjunction can really bring you a lot of success, and you can even be able to reach masses and a lot of people, because the 11th house is generally ruled by Aquarius, and Aquarius rules masses of people, and so you somehow might be able to achieve this group of people that you have always wanted to. For others of you Cancers, you may have some sudden fulfillment of a long-term dream and hope that you've had. What that is, I cannot tell you because this is a general description. It depends on your personal chart. But for a lot of you Cancers, you might have something that you've always wanted to achieve, that you suddenly, achieve it right now, and it brings you a lot of success, a lot of happiness, and a lot of blessings. Because the 11th house is also generally a positive house. This house is also a financial house. So for others of you, you can have some sudden windfalls, some financial abundance that you can achieve during this transit. Now, Jupiter rules your 9th house and your 6th house, Cancer. So it could also be that you enter a group of people, a group of friends at a foreign land, or it could be that this circle of people that you might receive blessings in and you might join this group. They could be people that come from different backgrounds and experiences, and now you have the opportunity to get to know them or somehow benefit from them also. For others of you, it could be that you have some kind of financial reward and achievement when it comes to foreigners, people from different backgrounds, spiritual people also. That could also be a possibility. For others of you, Cancers, Jupiter rules your 6th house of health, of day-to-day job and your routines. So it could be that you might start, or you might get to do some kind of daily routine with a friend or a group of friends that really makes you feel comfortable in expressing yourself in your group of friends, and you might feel very happy to be around them. You might just feel very accomplished when it comes to these daily routines that you can do with others. Now, for others of you, it could be that you are working towards a health goal, maybe to heal from something, maybe to improve something when it comes to your health. And you are doing this with your friends. You are doing this also with your online friends. Uranus rules your 8th house. And so 8th house rules generally other people's money. So you can really earn in an abundant way through other people's finances, through your investments, through shared resources, through the stock market. It could also be crypto, because Uranus rules crypto. 8th house is the house of other people. 11th house is goals, and it's a financial house. So for a lot of you Cancers, I can see big financial rewards through this conjunction between Jupiter and Uranus. For others of you, the 8th house is the house of self-sabotaging patterns. So for a lot of you, you may be working towards removing self-sabotaging patterns by enjoying your time with other people. Sometimes there are people that when they go after a heartbreak, they go to the groups of friends to heal and to kind of forget, about the negativity and toxicity that they experience. So that could be the case for a few of you Cancers also. So this is what I have for you Cancers. This is kind of a shorter video. Make sure you check out that longer one where I talk in very depth about this conjunction. Sorry, I was about to say eclipse, but eclipse is over. But if you like and resonated with this video, please remember to give it a like and to subscribe. Hello dear Leos, Leo suns, moons and risings. Welcome to the shorter version of the Jupiter and Uranus conjunction that is happening on April 20 at 21 degrees and 49 minutes in the sign of Taurus. And I say this is a shorter version because I have already posted a video that explains in depth and in a lot of detail the conjunction between Jupiter and Uranus and how it affects each of the zodiac signs, including your sign, Leos. Now, for this shorter video, I want to tell you, Leos, that this conjunction is happening in your 10th house, which is the house that occupies career, public reputation, public persona, the way how other people view you, and is also the most visible house of your chart. The conjunction is happening in Taurus, as I mentioned, which is another fixed sign, and it's going to be in an angular house for you, Leo. So you might experience a lot of changes, a lot of sudden changes in your career, in your public persona, but also in your family, in your home environment, in your real estate, and also in your physical body, and also in your partnerships. But talking about the public persona, you may have this drastic change when it comes to your status. It could be very liberating because Uranus is the planet of liberation, and Jupiter really expands everything that it touches. So you can have some kind of liberation when it comes to your public persona. Maybe some of you Leos could go from single to married. For others of you, you can go from married to single. You could go from unemployed to finally employed, or you can have this massive change in your career, or if you stay in the same career, you might have a massive change when it comes to your
responsibilities at work. For others of you Leos, you may have this amazing exposure with the Jupiter and Uranus conjunction that could really set you up for success, and it's something that really puts you in the center of the attention because, again, this is the most visible house of your chart. For others of you, you may have drastic changes when it comes to moving and changing your family dynamics, your family life. Or it could be that something happens in your status, in the way how you change your status, that it affects your family home also. Maybe you move in with somebody and you have to leave your family, and so that kind of changes the dynamics within your home. That's just an example. It can play out in different ways for you Leos. But Jupiter also rules your 8th house, and being in the 10th house, it could be that you may be using some of your shared resources that you have with your family members, your parents, your spouse, to create some kind of success when it comes to your career, to get some exposure when it comes to your career. For others of you, it can be that you have some type of financial windfall through investments in other people's money, to where it changes your status and the way how other people view you. Jupiter also rules your 5th house. So for a lot of you Leos, it could be that you have a baby coming in your family life, because the 5th house rules over children, and the 10th house again is the visible house, is the house that changes. That means that you are going to change some status. So you may become a mother, you may become a father during this conjunction, or it could be that you conceive the child and then you will have the change of this status afterwards. Uranus rules the 7th house, and so that's why I think for a lot of you Leos, you're going to have some type of separation with a partner that is not working for you anymore, and that is because the 7th house rules partnerships, and Uranus is about divorces and separations, and the 10th house is the house of changing the status. So that could be the case for a lot of you. Now for others of you, you may get into a partnership with somebody that's very different, comes from a different culture, is quite different from you, because Uranus rules people who are different from society. And it could be that you change your status in some way with this person that's quite different from others. For others of you Leos, it could be that you do this collaboration or this agreement that is going to forever change your career, is going to change your reputation, and is going to bring these massive changes. And the Jupiter and Uranus conjunction is not an easy energy, especially for fixed signs such as yourself, Taurus, Scorpios, and Aquariuses. However, this is going to be quite necessary for you Leos, especially because it's happening in an angular house, and it's supposed to change your life forever. Because we won't have this conjunction until like 84 years later. And so this is going to be kind of a one thing in a lifetime for you. So this is kind of what I have for you Leos. Make sure you check that video, that's the longer version. However, I wish you all the best, and I hope you receive wonderful blessings. Please remember to show some support, and I will see you on the next video. Hello dear Virgos, Virgo suns, moons, and risings. Welcome to the shorter version of the Jupiter and Uranus conjunction prediction. I say it's a shorter version because I have already put a video out there that goes into deep analysis and a longer prediction for each of the zodiac signs, so make sure you have that one checked out. But for this video, Virgos, I want to give a shorter prediction because this conjunction for you is happening in the 9th house, and the exact day of the conjunction is April 20 Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to adjust it to your time zone, but it's happening at 21 degrees and 49 minutes in the sign of Taurus, which is aspecting you in a good way, Virgo, because Taurus is a fellow earth sign. So the conjunction is happening in your 9th house, and the 9th house is generally considered as a positive house. In Vedic astrology, the 9th house is also the house of good karma. So for a lot of you Virgos, you may have some type of spiritual blessings when it comes to this conjunction. You may get some serious and important downloads that changes the life or your understanding about life forever. It changes the way how you view things, it changes your perspective, and it deepens your understanding about your belief systems. For others of you Virgos, it could be that you may be accepted at some higher educational institution because the 9th house rules over those things. You may be accepted at a university, at a graduate school. You may be able to pursue some type of higher education that is going to bless you and change your life forever. And I say forever because this conjunction is a rare one when it comes to the sign where it's happening in. The next one we're going to have is going to happen in Cancer. So The next one that we're going to have in Taurus is going to be in 84 years. So for many of us, for most of us, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. And for you, Virgos, it's blessing you in the 9th house. For others of you, you may be able to meet some spiritual guru, some spiritual teacher that is going to mentor you and help you understand a lot of things, give you a lot of wisdom, counsel you in things that you need to get advice in. Now, Jupiter rules your 4th house, Virgo, so it could be that you have some massive changes when it comes to your family life. Maybe you can have a family member that joins a university. Maybe you can have somebody that leaves your home for higher education. So you may have some changes in your 4th house, in your family life, in your real estate also. For others of you, you may even be able to acquire real estate or a property in a foreign land. And for others of you, you may have the opportunity to go on a foreign trip, on a foreign travel with a family member or with your entire family. Jupiter also rules over your 7th house, Virgo. So it could be that your partner gets the opportunity to study at a higher education, or it could be that your partner gets some important exposure when it comes to spiritual matters, when it comes to different belief systems, and this somehow affects your life also. For others of you, you may get into an agreement or a contract with somebody in a foreign land, with somebody that has a different background from you, with somebody that is a generous person, an abundant person, because the 9th house is generally also ruled by Jupiter. So it could be somebody that's generous, that wants to help you with different things. So if you get into some type of agreement, some type of collaboration with this person, you might be able to have some kind of blessings through the 9th house. Uranus rules your 6th house, Virgo. So for some of you, you may be taking care of some health issues in a foreign land. Maybe you do some surgery, maybe you go to see a doctor in a foreign land. For others of you, it could be that you get a job, you change a job, or it could be that your current job has some duties and responsibilities that are associated with people in different countries or people with different backgrounds. You might get a more diverse environment in your work. You know, people from different cultures, from different countries can come in. For others of you, it could be that you literally incorporate in your daily routine learning a foreign language. And then for others of you, it could be that you incorporate in your daily routine matters that are related to spirituality, to religion, that somehow help you spiritually and also help you deepen the understanding about life, about different belief systems. This is what I have for you, Virgos, for this video. If you liked and resonated with it, please remember to give it a like and to subscribe. Hello, dear Libras, Libra suns, moons, and risings. Welcome to your Jupiter-Uranus conjunction prediction video. This is a shorter version of this prediction. I have already made a longer version that I go in depth analysis for the 12 zodiac signs, so make sure you also check that out. But for this video, Libras, I just want to give you a quick overview of what could be happening for you. This conjunction is happening on April 20. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure you adjust that to your time zone at 21 degrees and 49 minutes in the sign of Taurus. And for you, Libras, this is happening in your 8th house, and 8th house deals with insecurities, deals with self-sabotaging patterns, psychological things. It also deals with other people's money, other people's resources, shared resources, investments, stock market, and all of that. So for a lot of you, Libras, you may have a sudden opportunity to make a lot of money through the stock market, through other people's money also. For others of you, it could be that a partner or a family member achieves some big thing in their finances that somehow also benefits you and expands your shared resources. For others of you, Libras, you may have the opportunity to face a lot of insecurities and self-sabotaging patterns. And the 8th house is generally not an easy house, and Uranus can also give you some kind of like insecurity, or you to where you feel restless in your nervous system. So make sure you take enough rest, make sure you do a lot of affirmations and you think positively, because this is the house that deals also with self-sabotaging patterns. So you might have the possibility, Libras, to heal some self-sabotaging patterns or to be able to address them. Now, Jupiter is generally considered a benefic, so it could have a good impact on this area of your life. Jupiter also rules your sixth house, which is the house that deals with health. So for a lot of you Libras, I can see a lot of you trying to heal from some type of sickness, and the eighth house is also the house of transformation. So you can use some kind of sickness, some kind of health issue you have been dealing with to be able to transform yourself or to transform it, and in a sudden way to heal it. For others of you now, it could be that a health issue shows up in a sudden way to where you need to work on it and address it. For others of you Libras, it could be that you change your job or get into a job to where you have to deal with other people's money, and it's going to be quite beneficial for you and abundant for you also. Jupiter also rules your third house, and third house deals with communication, with our thoughts, with cars, short distance travel. So for a lot of you Libras, you may have the opportunity to travel in short distance for business to deal with other people's money. For others of you, it could be that you have some kind of communication, make some kind of communication when it comes to your shared resources. Maybe you talk to your family members, to your spouse, when it comes to expanding your shared resources, to improving them, to adding more to them. For others of you, it could be that if you are in the communications industry or sales industry, you may hit the jackpot and get this huge exposure to where you earn financially a lot through the sales of books or any kind of writing and communications industry you might be in. Now, for others of you, the third house also rules our thoughts. So again, you may have to address a lot of insecurities and self-sabotaging patterns with this conjunction. Uranus rules your fifth house, so it could also be that you may have to help one of your children to transform in some way something about their life, because the fifth house is the house of children, the eighth house is the house of transformation. For others of you, it could be that you are changing the way you entertain and have fun. Maybe you are thinking about spending more from your shared resources to have more fun and to enjoy time with family members or partners or people around you. For others of you, it could be that you decide to put more attention into your shared resources and shared finances to be able to expand them and increase them instead of spending them for having fun and things that you don't really need. Now, lastly, Libras, the fifth house is the house of creativity. You are also a very creative sign. So you may have some creative things that you may have done in the past or that are doing now that are going to bring some financial windfall for you, because the eighth house also triggers the second house of personal income. So you might have some kind of financial reward when it comes to creativity, to things that you have created, and also your artistic abilities. So this is kind of what I have for you, Libras. Please make sure to show some support if you liked and resonated with this video, and I will see you on the next one. Hello, dear Scorpio, Scorpio suns, moons, and risings. Welcome to your Jupiter-Uranus conjunction prediction video. This is a shorter version of the predictions that I'm making. I have a longer one, so please make sure you also check that out. But for you, Scorpios, this conjunction is happening in your 7th house on April 20th, Eastern Standard Time. So also make sure to adjust that to your time zone at 21 degrees and 49 minutes in the sign of Taurus. So for a lot of you Scorpios, you may have some type of agreement or some type of collaboration that you are achieving at the time of this conjunction. And that is going to really change the way how other people view you, the way how you identify yourself, but also your family life and also your career and public reputation. And that is because this conjunction is happening at a fellow fixed sign in Taurus. It's an angular house for you, so you may really see a lot of changes, sudden changes that convert into blessings also related to these topics. For others of you Scorpios, you may have some shocking and sudden event that is happening to your partner that also affects you, your identity, and also the way how other people view you. For others of you, it could be that a partner could also get pregnant during this transit that, of course, changes your family life, your family dynamic, your status, and also who you are as a person. Jupiter rules your 5th and 2nd house. So for a lot of you Scorpios, you may be able to increase your personal income through a collaboration with a partner that is going to be very life-changing, very shocking, very surprising. For others of you, it could be that a partner really serves so that you can change the way how you view yourself, your self-confidence, your standards, and your self-worth. For others of you, it could be that you are now changing the way how you entertain and have fun with a partner, be it romantic or a business partner. And through this transit, you may really change the way how you have fun. Maybe you don't go to drink something, maybe you choose something more of a physical activity. You can have just a sudden change when it comes to that. Now, Uranus also rules your fourth house, so I do see a lot of changes when it comes to your family home, especially because Pluto is transiting that house of yours for a while now. So for a lot of you Scorpios, you may have some sudden changes to your family home. A lot of you could even get married, can get in a relationship, and could even move in with somebody. So that could really change the dynamics of your family and your home environment. Now, for others of you, Uranus is also the planet of divorces and separations. So some of you Scorpios can have a sudden liberation, a sudden separation from a partner, from somebody that you have been with in a while now. That is going to have an effect on your fourth house matters in your family home and in your life, and also your emotions, because the fourth house rules our emotions. For others of you Scorpios, it could be that this conjunction changes the status and the way how other people view you. It could again make you from going single to married, or from married to being single again. For others of you, it could be that you may upgrade some type of romance, some type of flirting that you've had with somebody for a while, because the fifth house that Jupiter rules also rules over romance. So you can get in some type of partnership with this person, maybe get boyfriend and girlfriend, even get married, get engaged, things like that. So this is like a short description what I have for you Scorpios for this conjunction. I think this is going to have a huge impact on you, especially being in an angular house, in the seventh house. But I really hope that you have and receive wonderful blessings through this transit. And if you like and resonate with this video, please remember to give it a like and to subscribe. Hello dear Sagittarius, Sagittarius suns, moons and risings. Welcome to your Jupiter-Uranus conjunction prediction video. This conjunction for you Sagittarius is happening in your sixth house of your health, of your day-to-day routines, and also your job. For a lot of you Sagittarius, you may have some kind of breakthrough when it comes to your physical health. You may have some sudden healing, something that happens in your body that you just makes you feel very energetic, and literally you could heal from something in a very sudden way. For others of you, you may even undergo a surgery, because Uranus rules technology and Jupiter is a benefic, and so this happening in your sixth house, you could undergo a surgery that really improves your health. It makes you feel better, it makes you feel healthy in your physical body. For others of you, you can have some massive change in your day-to-day job. You could change your job, you can change your career. For others of you, maybe you can just change your responsibilities within the same company, within the same role that you may have. But I would say you may have some drastic, very sudden, shocking changes in your job, and that could even disrupt your daily routines, because this is also the house of day-to-day life. So you may have something going on that really disrupts your daily routines. It just changes the way how you go about your day. And Jupiter is your ruler and also the ruler of your fourth house. So it could be that somebody in your home, in your family, really needs some help, or has some kind of change in their life to where you have to adjust your schedule so that you can be with them and assist them also. For others of you Sagittarius, this conjunction between Jupiter and Uranus is also activating your 12th house. So you may receive some important downloads in your dreams, in your spiritual world, I guess, because Jupiter also rules you, and you're generally seeking higher knowledge and spirituality also. So you can receive some type of breakthrough when it comes to these aspects also. For others of you Sagittarius, it could be that you are working in your house, in your home environment. Maybe you're making some renovations on a daily basis, so you're kind of changing your daily schedule so that you can make some necessary changes in your home environment, in your real estate also. Uranus rules your third house, so you might receive some sudden communication when it comes to your physical health. You can receive again some news, some communication at your job about things that are changing around. Others of you could even get a promotion. You may have a drastic change when it comes to your responsibilities. For others of you Sagittariuses, you may be incorporating something in your daily routines that really changes the way how you look in your physical body and the way how you identify. Maybe you undergo some plastic surgery. Maybe you do something with working out. You start a routine. You start a new diet. The way how you eat. That really changes the way how you look and how other people perceive you, given that Jupiter rules your first house of your physical body and how other people see you. For a lot of you Sagittariuses, it could be that you are driving around more so that you can accomplish your daily routines. So you can really just get busy with this conjunction, and that is because the third house rules short distance travel, and the sixth house is a daily routine. So you might have something going on with this conjunction that really takes you outside of your house to where you have to run all these errands and just be on the go. So this is what I have for you Sagittarius in this short video. I also have a longer one already posted for this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, where I go in deep analysis and details about the effects of this conjunction for the 12 zodiac signs. So make sure you also check that for your sign. But other than that, I wish you all the best and wonderful blessings. Hello dear Capricorns, Capricorn suns, moons and risings. Welcome to your Jupiter-Uranus conjunction video. This conjunction is happening on April 20 at 21 degrees and 49 minutes in the sign of Taurus, which is a fellow earth sign. So it's aspecting you in a positive way, Capricorns. For you, this is specifically happening in your fifth house, and the fifth house deals with gambling, deals with winning through luck. So for a lot of you Capricorns, you might even win the lottery. A lot of you actually. You might have some kind of financial windfall also in the stock market, because some astrologers agree that the fifth house also rules the stock market. For others of you Capricorns, you may just be lucky in one way or another, especially financially, with your investments, with things that you have taken a chance on. Now for others of you Capricorns, it could be that you are expanding your home in a way to where you have a new member joining you. The fifth house rules children, so you may have a child being born. You may conceive a child with a Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, which is probably a bit shocking and unplanned. So that could be definitely the case for a lot of you Capricorns. For others of you, you may have some kind of download, some kind of revelation when it comes to your talents, your artistic abilities, because that's what the fifth house also rules. So you may have some kind of breakthrough when it comes to your creative abilities, to where it changes the way how you view them, how you go about them. And for a lot of you Capricorns, it could also be that you incorporate technology in your creativity and in your artistic abilities. Jupiter rules your 12th and your third house, Capricorn. So for a lot of you, you can receive some kind of communication when it comes to your children that is a bit shocking to you. They may have something massive going on in their lives, so they tell you about it and you learn and you get surprised from it. From others of you, it could be that you go on a vacation in foreign lands, to where you rest. You have also a lot of fun, because the 12th house is the 12th house of it's the house that rules over foreign lands, resting, vacations also, and the fifth house is the house of fun. So this could really bring some sudden opportunity to travel to a foreign land, which could be a lot of fun for a lot of you. For others of you, again, you can receive some kind of download when it comes to your creativity, and I see that again because Jupiter rules spirituality, other dimensions, for the 12th house. It rules over your 12th house, and so it's other dimensions, spirituality also. So you may receive some serious downloads and inspiration when it comes to your creativity and artistic abilities. Uranus rules your second house, so for a lot of you Capricorns, you can earn a lot of money when it comes to your creative abilities and your artistic skills. So you can earn through creativity basically, and this amount of money could be in a shocking way, unexpected, surprising, but it could also benefit you in the long run. And again, for you Capricorns, I feel like this energy is going to be pretty positive for you generally. Of course, it has to depend on your personal chart, but that's happening in a fellow earth sign, so I feel like it's going to be a positive one for you. But I also have a longer video for this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. Please make sure you also listen to that one, because that goes in depth when it comes to this conjunction for the 12 zodiac signs. But other than that, I wish you all the best and hope you receive wonderful blessings. Hello dear Aquariuses, Aquarius suns, moons and risings. Welcome to your Jupiter-Uranus conjunction prediction video. For you Aquariuses, this conjunction is happening in your 4th house, and the exact date of this conjunction is April 20th Eastern Standard Time, so make sure you adjust it to your own time zone. And it's happening at 21 degrees and 49 minutes in the sign of Taurus. So for you Aquariuses, this is happening at an angular house, and I think you will have a lot of changes, drastic changes in your family life, in your career, in your individuality, in your physical body, but also in your partnerships. And for a lot of you Aquariuses, you can have a sudden opportunity to expand in your home. A lot of you are buying a second house. You are maybe renovating your home, adding another room, just expanding your home. And you could also buy a beautiful, beautiful house during this transit in a shocking way to where other people don't really expect that. It could even surprise you also, but you might have this wonderful possibility to improve your home. For others of you, it could be that you have a family member added to your home through pregnancy, through adoption, through somebody moving in with you, or you moving in with somebody else, to where, you know, it changes your family dynamic in your home environment. For others of you Aquariuses, again, you can have a possibility to expand in your real estate, in your home, and make wonderful improvements also. You might even add a lot of technology in your house at this time. Now, this could have an impact in your in the way how other people view you. You might expand in your family, and that kind of changes the status. You may become a mother, a father, also a grandparent, so that kind of changes, you know, your status in one way or the other. For others of you Aquariuses, Jupiter rules your 11th and 2nd house, so you may have some opportunity to earn a lot of money through working from home. And that is because the 11th house is a financial house, so you might achieve this dream house you've always had. You might be able to buy a house or move into a home that you've always wanted to. For others of you, it could be that you have some financial gains, that you do it in your home environment, or it could just be through a real estate transaction, buying and selling real estate. For others of you, it could be that a friend or a social group that you have kind of benefits you in your home improvement. Maybe you have a friend working on renovating your home, or to where a friend just gives you something that is expensive and you can put it in your house. For others of you Aquariuses, again, you might have an opportunity to make a lot of money in your home environment, because your the second house rules over your personal finances and streams of income. And in the 4th house, it could mean that you are earning money through your home environment or from your home environment. It could also be that you are earning money from interior designing, if you are into that, or, you know, again, through real estate. For others of you, it could be that a family member could benefit you in your finances. Maybe they help you financially, or the other way around, to where you spend your own finances and your personal income so that you can help a family member out. Or it could be that you are spending your finances so that you can improve your home environment. Uranus is your ruler Aquarius, so you definitely will experience some changes in yourself, in your physical body. You may feel more optimistic, more hopeful. Also be careful, because Jupiter sometimes makes you feel more optimistic than you should, especially with the conjunction, so also be aware of that. But for a lot of you Aquarius, you may just be very excited and hopeful about the future, about the plans, about the things and projects that you are working towards. This is kind of what I have for you Aquarius. Please make sure you listen to my other long video for this Jupiter and Uranus conjunction. I've already posted it a long time ago, I think a month ago, but make sure you listen to that, because that one goes even in more deeper analysis for this conjunction. But other than that, I hope you receive wonderful blessings. This is definitely going to affect you a lot, Aquariuses, given that you're also a fixed sign. But I wish you all the best, and if you liked and resonated with this video, please remember to always give it a like and to subscribe. Hello, dear Pisces, Pisces suns, moons, and risings. Welcome to your Jupiter-Uranus conjunction prediction video. The conjunction is happening on April 20, Eastern Standard Time, so make sure to adjust it in your time zone. But it's happening at 21 degrees and 49 minutes in the sign of Taurus, which is in a good aspect to your sign, Pisces. This is specifically happening in your third house. So for a lot of you, Pisces, you are buying a new car. You are maybe upgrading your current car, maybe getting like beautiful seats on it or accents, changing it up. For others of you, you're just adding more cars, more vehicles that you are using. For others of you, Pisces, this third house also rules short distance travel, so you may have a wonderful opportunity to go to a beautiful trip that is going to change your perspective, your belief system, the way how you view life. For others of you, it could be that you are using a lot of technology to be able to communicate with other people, to catch up with others, and if you are into the writing and communications industry, in sales, in marketing, that you might really get a breakthrough with this conjunction. This could be a huge blessing to where you may reach a huge audience or make a lot of money when it comes to this conjunction. When it comes to, again, writing, sales, any kind of industry that deals with a lot of communication. For others of you, Pisces, the third house rules our thoughts. So Uranus sometimes makes us feel restless. So with this conjunction, be aware of that. Take care of your mental health. Don't get burnt out. Take life easy, because the conjunction is not an easy energy, but it could also be very beneficial for you if you use it in the right way. Now Jupiter is your ruler and also the ruler of your 10th house, so I feel like for a lot of you, Pisces, you might have some kind of change to your identity, to your personality, the way how other people view you to this conjunction that could be associated with some type of communication that you receive or that you give to others that could really change the way how other people view you. And again, if you are in the communications industry, you might have some kind of career breakthrough that really blesses you and changes the way how other people view you. For others of you, it could be that you have some kind of communication that you do in the eyes of others that changes the way how other people view you. It could also change your status. Maybe you are communicating your career, what you want to do, and that's how people start to identify you with. Maybe you want to publish that you are a painter, and that's how other people view you. It could be, this is the painter. It kind of gives you the name and the status associated with your career. Uranus rules your 12th house, so again, Pisces, I feel like a lot of you will have opportunities to travel. Could be very sudden travels, and the third house is the house of the short distance travel. The 12th is of long distance travel. So you might really be able to do both or either one of these kind of travels during this transit. Again, it's going to be very surprising, maybe unplanned, but could definitely be as a possibility. For others of you, Pisces, you may receive some important download in your dreams, while you're doing your spiritual rituals, through meditation, through yoga, any kind of spiritual ritual that you have that really changes the way how you think and how you perceive the world, because this conjunction in the third house is also activating your 9th house of higher knowledge and spirituality and belief systems. So you might have some kind of download, some kind of revelation that really changes the way how you view the world, but also the way how you think and communicate with others. Now lastly, it could be that you meet some spiritual gurus, somebody that really mentors you and helps you in your life, in your career, and who you are as a person and the way how you identify. This is kind of what I have for you, Pisces. Please make sure you listen to my longer video for the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. I have already published it, I think a month ago or two, I can't remember exactly. But please make sure you listen to that, as that one goes even deeper in the analysis of this conjunction for the 12 zodiac signs, including yours. But other than that, I wish you all the best, Pisces. And if you liked and resonated with this video, please remember to give it a like and to subscribe.